because there's probably not a viewer yet, but I posted the link. So we have amateur bracket finals, and I have Handsome Dan.
What's going on, guys? Here to co-cast with Mr. Evan.
Yeah, we've like never played, right?
I don't believe we actually have ever played,
Yeah,
but
we've seen
you
each
know,
other around probably.
yeah, for sure.
So we have
Yeah, go
Mercer
ahead.
on Unicorn in the finals, which is pretty hype, and Shiba Mike or Bayushi Ikune. They both have different names, but Shiba Mike slash Bayushi Ikune on Phoenix, and then Mercer slash Apps on Unicorn. And the Unicorn is a Scorpion Splash with Fate Worse Than Death and
And calling in favors his other card.
Calling in Favors.
So yeah,
And
pretty interesting stuff going on here. Unicorn obviously much improved in this cycle, um, thanks to a lot of cards like Master of the Swift Waves and obviously the new Stronghold. But Scorpion Splash is definitely something that we have not seen from them in probably a good bit of time. So
yeah,
it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens in this match.
for sure. That Keeper of Fire was huge. So Phoenix gets a double Suke flop. I'm not sure too much how Unicorn play, um, but I like this Yoritomo.
Yeah, so the Yoritomo is probably going to sit there for a little while. Let's see, what card? Oh yeah, he's on charge, so he could possibly charge out Yoritomo at some point during this conflict.
Oh, thank you.
But looks like he's just going to play conservative here. He's going to play the Moto Youth, and he's probably going to play the Master of the Swift Waves.
Yep.
Unicorn only on 3 conflict characters. It's the 3 Ayuchi Wayfinders. So anything he's going to have to buy is going to have to come from board here.
So Unicorn gets a lot of Fate because he's going second and got passing Fate.
Yep. Soon to be no longer a thing.
Yep.
But yeah, so he only did buy that one Moto Youth, which is interesting to me. So what that tells me at least is that he probably has at least one Ayuchi Wayfinder in his hand.
Yeah, it's interesting
Ready to be played.
because the Phoenix did buy Adept of the Wave second, so like he was definitely gonna dupe his Suki. So he definitely had another window niche to buy something, but he chose not to.
Yeah, and so we're going to see an attack right at Shameful Display, try to take out that Yoritomo. Unfortunately, it is Shameful Display,
Yeah.
which is sort of the bane of Phoenix, as I'm sure you're, you're well aware.
As long as Unicorn has one of his 3 Wayfinders. Right. Or a charge, because it is military.
Yeah, it is military, so yeah, the fact that he only bought the Moto Youth, I think, represents at least
Something.
either one of those 2 things.
Yeah.
Either he has the charge or he has the Ayuchi Wayfinder.
So far, we see a pass and a fine katana, and it's breaking now, so now's the time. Yeah, we have a Unicorn in the finals. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, he didn't defend here. Obviously, he only has the one character.
He did the water covert thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. So,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, that's the way this is gonna get blasted.
Oh yeah.
It's going home.
So we'll see.
Big hit there.
There could be like a Shrine Maiden with Storm or something to keep fighting it. There's the Shrine Maiden.
Yeah, the conflict characters for Shiba Mike or Bayushi Ikune is Shrine Maiden, Tattooed Wanderer, and Feral Ningyo, Old Fish Boy.
Of course. So the Shrine Maiden found it against the waves and consumed by 5 fires, so now he knows that it's there. And there's the Storm to put him at breaking point. And breaking a Shameful on the first turn with Yoritomo on it would be huge.
Yeah, pass. So no charge.
Yep.
No conflict character, and Yoritomo is going to die. Shameful is going to go away without even being activated once.
Yeah.
Water Ring's going to go ahead and ready that Depth of the Waves, and Suki will go ahead and get honored.
Yeah, that was a really good conflict. He even got use out of that Water Ring because of the Fate Worse Than Death.
Alright, so kind of a rough start here for Mercer.
Yeah. He really needed that Fate Worse Than Death to just work. So the Moto Youth does Fire Conflict and finds Manicured Garden, which is actually really good for Phoenix because he was starting to be a little low on Fate, and now he's not.
Yeah, you know, if 3 is low, then that's... Or I guess he was at 2 before, but...
He was at 1, and now he's at 3.
Oh, you're right, yeah, I forgot he was a Seeker of Air too, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna win that conflict, which means he's gonna get a Keeper. He's gonna dishonor Suki, so... No HMT trigger there, only one character in the conflict.
Makes sense. Wonder if it was worth the pass. Probably still was, hoping it would be something else attacked. Other than a shameful display, yeah. That's the problem, right? You need them to hit the Feast or Famine when passing early. Alright, 2 passes, and Suki goes in probably Void or Earth. I mean, definitely Void or Earth. It's
Yeah,
Void.
I think Void is probably the stronger player here. You can go ahead and take out that Moto Youth, or you can take out the Keeper.
For sure.
Get it off cycle a little bit.
Also, it saves you from getting voided yourself. It's definitely the bigger one.
Yeah. Unicorn, though, not running a ton of political pump. I think he only has... looks like, yeah, he only has court games as his political pump. But he does have 2 captive audiences, so he can easily switch one into military at any point.
There's the court games. So Suki will go from honored to dishonored this turn.
Okay.
And no defense, so he's still threatening an attack with the Keeper.
Okay, and there's the old court games classic.
Yep.
Play court games, both players discard court games.
Yeah. Because everyone runs 3 court games. Take out Youth,
Pod Mittens in chat saying he should void the Moto Youth.
Yeah.
It's more skill and makes it harder to HMT next turn. I agree.
Absolutely. And if you void the Keeper and his shit, it can just come back too. So.
Yeah, you want to try to limit the number of cavalry characters that are on board for Unicorn. It makes things awkward whenever they have to try to do their sacrifice.
So we see an Ornate Fan on Suki, which is threatening the second break. Looks like he's gonna get it too.
Yeah, just a
that's all
pass there.
Yeah.
He is on the 3 calling favors, but
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Doesn't have it.
Or decided not to use it for some reason. Probably didn't have it. Well, there was a KI Storm potential that would have also broken it too had he calling in favors it.
Yeah, he had plenty of. Oh, okay, against the waves here.
So
I guess he wants to protect himself from this political attack from apps, but
stops him from discarding a card.
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess I almost wouldn't have played it there just because. Actually, I see the other play too. He also could have just stood for favor and not actually done anything. And so if Asuki was bowed, then Apps actually would have won favor.
That's true. But this way he'll definitely get favor.
Yeah, now he's forced to attack, and so he's going to go ahead and attack Earth.
At that point, you might want to scout a new province, though, right?
I think so.
But
you've already triggered the Seeker of Air. I guess the worst possible scenario is that you run into Shameful, and you get Suki re-honored again. But she's probably just going to get re-honored. Oh, actually, he's not on Shameful. I'm looking at his province right now. He's on Korimori.
He could have hit a Meditations, I suppose. but you want to find that, right? You don't want to attack into meditations with something more important.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Especially if it's just a keeper, so
Yeah.
you might as well just go get the keeper smash.
So at the end of the turn, all that happened was an Embrace the Void to get 1 extra fate, and probably just the 1. But
Alright, so kind of a weak board here for apps. We didn't see any conflict character spice, and now he has Neo Mystic and Battle Maiden Recruit.
this is a horrible flop.
Meanwhile, it's not too much going on for Shiba Mike over here, who only has the naive student and the solemn scholar, but that's better than a 0-0 and a 1-1.
Yeah, and he already had the Suki going in, so like if if both players are evenly bad, then that's on the Phoenix's side right now. Probably
on 10-8 now.
P-Man's saying he probably should have gone air there. Maybe because he was first player, he could have gotten fade off the Earth Ring this turn.
It's a pretty dire situation right now for apps.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot that he could have in his hand to really help him out here.
There's a Wayfinder. He needs another fate worse than that. That wouldn't even help him very much right now, actually. that 4 fate would be super costly on using.
Yeah,
any
there's
of
no
these
real
guys.
good target.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do it on Suki if you really had to, just to prevent a break or something like that, but it's pretty poor value.
Oh yeah, this is desperate. We see a Wayfinder with a Spyglass. Wayfinder found where the meditations was.
Yeah. Now Wayfinder actually has the most political stat on his board right now. So.
Yeah. But Suki can easily defend it.
Yeah, not even a question. So, oh my god. So swing 3, he looks like he wants to try to get that HMT trigger off. But what, he's gonna go military fire, try to get the keeper out too? Just to manicure it, I guess.
He could have some military buffs. He's just playing the Spyglass for a card.
Yeah, so military buff wise, he actually has 2 bonsais and 3 katanas. Oh no, he has a Unleash the Jin too. 2 of those.
Well, that's military or political. But military gets him the potential HMT trigger.
Yeah, and I guess you go ahead and kill this this poor little girl and her horse. Send her to the Blue Factory.
Fire's an interesting choice. He'll get his keeper off of it if he wins, but Void is really strong right now again because you don't want to get your Spyglass Wayfinder voided. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
2
this
breaks.
is something.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, this is a problem that I see a lot of Lions have too. You know, now the Unicorn has Keeper of Fire, they're also sort of doing the same thing where people tunnel in super hard on trying to get the Fire Ring to get their keepers out because, you know, it feels like great value, but at the same time you sort of ignore other cards that could potentially be better value.
Right.
Other rings, rather.
It's hard to choose rings when those rings have extra effects coming from the Phoenix player.
Alright, here's a Bonsai on the Battle Maiden. It's not going to be enough to break. Still short 1.
But he is attacking with 3 characters, so he could get the trigger, get the keeper, dishonor Tsuki or the student. I mean, he's still behind on board, but winning this conflict is definitely nice.
Yeah, I don't know how much more he has, but I think if I'm Mercer, I'll just go ahead and pass here.
Yeah. You might just use something to defend the break, and maybe even not. So you see a fine katana?
We did see. Did we see assassination earlier?
I don't think we've seen any assassinates yet. Funny enough, the fine katana's on the battle maiden recruit, not in the character with Fate, but
Yeah, it's an interesting selection there. I guess you could have put it on the Wayfinder, although I guess that makes
it does make it a bigger
assassination.
target. Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't even matter because he does. Micah does not have assassinate in his deck, so.
Okay. So we do see a KI storm to prevent the break. Sorry if you guys hear the ice cream truck outside. Yeah, the katana's also on the bonsai target, that's true. But
Cab reserves can't canceled by Censure though.
oof. That hurts.
That is rough.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Fate.
Yeah. He's on 2 Censure, I believe, so that was risky for sure. And that was just going for the break too. Which I guess is a big deal, but he's still winning the conflict.
Yeah, well, the good thing also is that he would have been able to get his Master of the Swift Waves back. I guess he could have swapped it with one of the keepers.
That's true. So we see the Keeper Nishi get honored, actually.
Alright. Yeah, interesting choice there. I guess, I don't know. I feel like in this situation, I probably would have just gone ahead and dishonored one of the 2 other guys.
I guess it's the same amount of stats, no matter who you honor or dishonor.
Right.
But it is better is because there's all the unbow for the Shigensho, which is a big deal.
Yeah. Also, you know, even though the honor's relatively high right now, you might as well go ahead and take the chance at subtracting some honor from your opponent.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. It looks like he's selecting Earth right now, and he's going to go in with both. Okay.
Interesting. It looks like he's hovering over water, which would make sense to threaten a bow on the Honored Keeper and also Honored Suki, but...
Oh, Feast
or Famine. That is a good time to hit it, actually. I mean, not a great time, but not a bad time. Looks like he's not going to defend and pass Apps/Mercer will, so he's letting this break, but it's his last province before his stronghold.
Yeah, and so, yeah, there's the clarity on Suki.
I mean, he'll get the Fate off the Solemn Scholar and probably put it on his Keeper Initiate, but that's a big price to pay, actually.
Oh, Embrace the Void.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, so he kills the Mia Mystic to get rid of the Embrace the Void, sure.
That probably doesn't feel too good.
Alright, so a pass there, and double pass. We're going to get a break. Feast of Famine is going to take the Fate off that Solemn Scholar, put it on the Keeper Initiate. However, this also means that the Solemn Scholar's ability is now active.
Yep.
He claims a Finger of Jade with the Earth Ring.
But at this point, you might want to... You're definitely going to want to save someone for defense. Because he's on Rally, right?
Yes, he is on... Well, no, he's on Rally and Entrenched position, so I think...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Or... Sorry.
Yeah.
Ancestral Lands.
Ancestral Lands, yeah. Well, he does have a military left, but not too much skill on it. Unless he has a couple storms or something. Bonsai?
Yeah. And he could also have Talisman still, but that Mia Mystic representing a removal option I believe he's also on 3 let go.
So both keepers going in void on this Manicured Gardens. Solemn Scholar bows the Honored Keeper Initiate.
Okay, Gaijin Customs.
Spicy Gaijin Customs.
But yeah, this is kind of awkward though, because now he doesn't have anybody back to defend.
Yeah.
So he's gonna break this. He's gonna get rid of this library, sure. But now Suki can go back in and swing.
Yep.
For
potentially
1.
the game. He could have some fishes in his hand.
Yeah, he could have fish. He could have bonsai,
another storm, katana.
Yeah, there's a number of things that could just completely end this game in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And he is going water, so...
Yeah, so Ancestral Lands means that it's only going to be a blank 6 strength province, because... Okay, puts in Daiushi Wayfinder.
Drawing a card, looking for an answer.
Fish Boy comes down.
So now it's 5. He needs one more.
Yeah.
And Mercer needs a couple talismans.
He needs something.
He needs anything.
Fish 2, and I think that might be game here, unless the talisman comes. Yeah, even if talisman comes down right now, that Mia Mystic's gonna thwart that plan.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Ayushi Wayfinder comes down. Still breaking though. Ayushi Wayfinder only 1 military strength, but he could now have a bonsai or something to pump it up.
And now we know he doesn't have a second cav reserves for this.
Okay. Finger Jade. Five cards left.
We're starting to see them all.
Talisman.
There's the talisman, but he has no more fate left, and the Mystic can get rid of it, so...
Yeah, what? Okay. So, I guess maybe he thought that the Finger J could cancel the...
Potentially.
The Mystic effect, but the Mystic effect, attacks the attachment, not the character, so...
Yep, looks like
trigger there, pass, and that's GG.
Yeah, that was a very fast, very rough game. Lots of low-tier characters.
Yeah, it was quick. It was really, really bad flops for Mercer over there.
Oh yeah.
Really unfortunate, especially that last turn just now where he only drew the what was it, a Mystic and the Battle Maiden Recruit.
Yeah, and a Keeper Initiate, and a favorable grounds, I think.
But well played by Shiba Mike. And he will take it, and that is the Amateur Cup final, I believe, right?
Yep. He's the winner of the Amateur Cup final. Congratulations.
So congratulations. Congratulations,
awesome
Shiba Mike. You have won the Amateur Cup. You have defeated a unicorn. I hope that makes you feel great about yourself. They are on their way up, and you just had to sit them back down, send them back to bottom tier where they belong. Good stuff to both players, though.
Yeah. You both win tickets, I think.
Yeah, you get. I think you get tickets for the prize wall. I don't remember the exact breakdown for it, but that is an option for you. And if you want some promos, well, guess what? Now you have a chance to get.
Yeah. All right. I guess that about does it.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry that this game didn't last longer, but it was fun. And Evan, thanks for having me on.
Oh, for sure. Anytime. All right. Take care, everybody.